Of course, getting us started is the Osage Beach Police Chief, Todd Davis.
Yeah, gotta clap for your boss.
Make sure we get Corporal Ava on camera clapping so Chief Davis gets to see that. We're going to give Chief Todd Davis 2 shout-outs. That way he keeps that in mind next time he sees me a little late for a meeting or something. Next up, it's the Osage Beach Ambulance District. Don't want to have to use them, but thank God they're there, the Osage Beach Ambulance. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate you. And in similar fashion, love these guys. Go to work every day. You don't want to have to use them, but we're so glad they're there. The Osage Beach Fire Protection District. Thank you, gentlemen.
It's all you, Nick. Take the next 3 or 4.
Folks, we've got the presentation of the colors today by the Camden County Sheriff's Honor Guard. We ask that you please rise and remove your hats as the color guard passes by. Again, please rise and remove your hats as the Camden County Sheriff's Honor Guard presents the colors for the day. Right. Hello, Arlene. How are you? Great to see you. Again, as the Camden County Sheriff's Honor Guard passes by with the colors, please rise and remove your hats. We've got a great contingent, of course, from the Elks Lodge, 2517, carrying the giant American flag. Great to see you folks out here. Thanks for coming out today. Y'all look wonderful. Dressed so nice and patriotic with your American flags, your red, white, and blue. And they are followed by the Fort Leonard Wood Honor Guard. Again, folks, if you would please, when the colors pass, please rise and remove your hats. Also the Army Band from Fort Leonard Wood here today, and some of the young recruits that are stationed there as well. We appreciate their presence in our parade today. Thank you so much. Let's give those folks a big hand. Appreciate them coming out here today. What a beautiful United States Navy Jeep here. We've got Jan and Dan Menzel presenting that beautiful Jeep today. Thank you so much for being a part of the parade, folks. Beautiful, beautiful job. Now, is that something you've restored over the years? Kept alive. Very nice. Following the United States Navy Jeep, it's Vfw Post 6514 from Kaiser, Osage Beach area, Chuck Sanders. I have to say that this shirt that I'm wearing today was given to me. They made me an honorary member of the Post.
And now we've got again the Elks Lodge 25-17. Support your veterans. Thank you. And next we've got the Veterans Boat with Mike Hammerstone, the Elks Lodge Veterans Boat. Thanks, Mike. Of course, our Grand Marshal, always a big part of the parade. Johnny Holum in the car is a Dodge Challenger convertible. How about that? That's beautiful. I want to ride in that thing. Uh-oh, I think I know what's next. The Lake of the Ozarks Car and Corvette clubs. KB, we need a couple of Lake TV vehicles like this, don't you think? He wants the front one, that Pontiac. What is that car, KB?
It's beautiful is what it is. I wish it was mine. That's what it is. Everything's for sale. It sure is. What year is that? 65. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice looking car. Got a whole mess of nice looking cars. These folks are with the Lake of the Ozarks Car Club, so we've got a variety of different makes and models. We've got some cars. See some beautiful trucks, some coupes back there. Corvettes. This lovely vehicle right here. I remember this gentleman. You were at the chili cook-off in Camdenton a while back, and you guys did pretty well with your chili. Look at all these good-looking vehicles right here. Give these folks a big hand. They've got the cars decked out with American flags. They're all polished. They took the time to bring them out here for us today. Thank you so much. Love them all. Seeing some trucks, and as the Lake Car Club rolls by, we've got a few trucks in this group as well. Yeah. Now, when you ask these folks to participate in an event, they come out in force, Will. And that is the Lake of the Ozarks Corvette Club. These folks do all kinds of events around the lake area, all over the state, as a matter of fact. And they have a get-together, I believe it is in the month of May, out at Margaritaville. They have a big gathering of these beautiful trucks. I love that thing, man. I gotta have that. I gotta have it. I gotta have that truck. Where's your Chevelle? It's in the shop, okay. It's in. He just left it at Bryant Auction because of all the stuff that he gets over there. He said, here, just keep the car, and we'll use it as trade. That's a beautiful Ford pickup, by the way. Look at all these beautiful Corvettes, Will.
Unbelievable. I've always wanted to have a vet. These are awesome. KB, we do need to get a couple of new Lake TV company vehicles.
Yes, sir.
Love the flags and love some of these features. I'm pretty sure that Corporal Ava has a black Corvette. I'm surprised he's not out here. Is it? Corporal Ava, is your Corvette black or blue? Oh, it's black. Where is it? I thought you might be driving it. Okay, we thought we might see him.
So his Facebook post read, I'm taking out my baby and my wife too. And she was real happy about that. I wasn't laughing at anything. I was counting the days that he, was going to still be around after that comment. Taking out my baby and my wife too. There you go. More of these beautiful Corvettes. You've got Corvettes of the newer variety, I guess. All kinds of these good-looking rides.
That one's just off the factory floor right here. Now, I do want to give heads up to everyone participating in the parade today. The Reese's Peanut Butter Cups go up here, okay? So if you guys get any Reese's in your bag up and down here, make sure you bring those over for KB and I. Look, this guy, hey, what a guy. He's got them right there. Beautiful. Corvettes, yeah, I love to hear it. USA, baby. Oh, look at this nice gentleman here. He says, thank you. Well, what a good guy. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I don't know. And he brought heat. That's the next best choice. That was a twofer. Thank you, sir. The Lake of the Ozarks Corvette Club. How about that? Here's Rich McFarland in here as well. Rich, thanks for being here. Yeah, that's another Willie's Jeep. That's Paisley's Jeep. Where's Paisley? Oh, he's at the Notre Dame game, but that is Paisley's Jeep, isn't it? Yeah, he's with the boys at the game today. Thanks for being here. Love seeing that. Can't get enough of this guy coming up here. The mayor of Osage Beach, John Olivery. Thank you for being here, Mayor. Appreciate it. We got a couple of mayors here back to back. I think we're going to have Lynn Creek Mayor as well. Jeff Davis looking good in pink, throwing out candy. Wonder. He might be at the game too. Of course, Mayor Jeff Davis with the City of Lynn Creek. Thanks for being here, Mayor. Uh-oh, now we got some big hitters coming up. I see the Water Patrol boat. KB, you've been on that. Not, of course, for being in trouble. There's Mayor Olivery. We thought you might be at the game. No, he's here handing out candy. What a guy. Look at Michelle bringing me some Reese's as well. Now it's the City of Lynn Creek Police Department. Thanks for being here, guys. The American Legion Post 229, of course, Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. Next up, we're going to have the Rocky Mountain Fire District. Like we said, KB, you don't want to have to use those guys, but thank God those guys and gals get up every day, selflessly serve. Yeah, I love that. I think that is. I wonder if he's wearing his new shades. Trooper Brian Geyer with the Missouri State Highway Patrol Water Patrol Division, rocking his new shades. What a guy. Thanks for your service, Trooper Geyer. Appreciate you, gentlemen. And their goal, KB, is to educate and keep people safe on the water. They write very few tickets, as we learned in your feature with them. Pretty great what they do. Patriot Guard Riders and John Morlock, thanks for being here. Of course, that's not John, but that is a Patriot rider. And then, KB, I'll give you some time as well.
Just watching where this is going to end up. Pretty close, pretty good throw. It was on target there. Yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
How you doing, buddy?
25, it says.
Okay.
Patriot Guard Riders.
Patriot Guard Riders. Brian and I, Brian and I posed for a picture some years back at this event, and apparently people think we're brothers, or they get us confused for being the other one. Troop, it is 831 American Heritage Girls, led by Dorothy Hampton. Thank you very much for coming. Great to see all of you. They're with the Eldon Nazarene Church. Also, the Miller County Ambulance District. Miller County Ambulance District. Good to have those folks here with us. Off the Cliff, a great place for you to go and relax, enjoy, hear some good music, some great music, get some great food while you're there as well. They take care of it all at Off the Cliff for you. Are they out of sync there? There's Ken Parks in that beautiful, beautiful vehicle with Kids Harbor on the side of it. Ken, what year is that? 61? It's beautiful. I'm sure you don't take it out very often, do you? Is that a driver, a daily driver, or no? It could be. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, yes, the lovely lady riding shotgun there. Well, we have one of those things that we sometimes have in a parade, and that's a bit of a gap. And this is where you learn how to fill time by talking to various people in the crowd. Do we have anybody celebrating a birthday today? Anybody celebrating a birthday today? We know of one particular person. We already talked to him, wished him a happy birthday. Well, Michelle Wilms, she'll be celebrating a birthday on the 9th, and happy birthday to you. Anybody here from out of town, like maybe surrounding counties? We've got the folks from California, sure. I don't know that anybody could beat that as far as being the farthest away at this point, but we appreciate everybody taking the time to come here today and enjoy and celebrating our veterans and what they mean to us and how thankful we are for them, because all that they have done has allowed us to have events like this and continue to enjoy the great country that we live in. And, you know, today is just a day to honor them and put everything else on the back burner. Probably a good opportunity to mention our sponsors, since we do have a little bit of time here. They're all covered up by the great Reese's candies that folks brought up to us here. Thank you so much for that. City of Osage Beach, Legend Land Services Incorporated, Vicki L. Lloyd, Remax, First Bank of the Lake, Advantage Chemical, First Mid-Missouri Bank and Trust, Lake Patio and Spas, Hammerstones at 9th and Russell, and of course Lake TV. Thank you so much for all of the great sponsors that helped this event continue year after year. And of course presented by the good folks at the Lake of the Ozarks Elks Lodge 2517, where they will have some refreshments for you. Hot dogs, chili, chips, cold drinks for all of the parade goers that would like to head down there. And if you're not familiar, it's just follow all these vehicles in the parade. They're headed in the right direction. And that's where you'll find the Elks Lodge at this point.
I was going to ask real quick, KB, your new show, not as new, but in its first year, just won a pretty prestigious award, the hour-long weekly show, What's Burnin' with Kevin KB Burns, just won the #1 new TV or radio show in the state of Missouri, according to Missouri Magazine readers and voters, and you can catch that 3 times a day on Lake TV. What time's that show air, so everyone here, if they aren't already watching, can tune in?
Let's see, that would be 7 a.m., 5 p.m., and 11 p.m. We do a new show every Thursday, and yes, it runs 7 days a week, and it's been a lot of fun. And we recently worked with Tom Abbott from Iron Eagle Tactical on a great series that we're going to be featuring on firearms and safety and things along those lines, so make sure you check it out.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I always love seeing you get in the kitchen for those KB in the kitchen segments. I've seen you at Dog Days with Kevin. I've seen you at Chances Are with Kevin. I've seen you at Mamacita's and Papo's. Every time I see that, I get awful hungry, and I end up there, typically the same day.
Great place for you to be, right there in the kitchen with the chef. See how it all goes down. You get there right in there with the chef and work alongside and see how it all goes down, see how they prepare some of those great dishes that they have at all of these restaurants. And we'd love to come to your restaurant and do a segment in there as well with KB in the kitchen. Love putting on the apron, rolling up my sleeves, and learning some new tricks from these chefs. They do an amazing job as we continue on with our parade at this point.
I know we've got Honest Abe's coming up next. Honest Abe's Home Services. And I also see Puppy Dog in the back as well coming up. So as we get restarted after the short little delay, Honest Abe Home Services, give them a call. You see that number there on the side, 286-7540, or check them out at callhonestabes.com. 24-hour service, and they love those 3, 4, 5 a.m. calls. You can Facebook message Dennis Nelson. All you got to do is he'll be there. He waits around the clock for your text, your call, your Facebook message, and he wants you to scan the QR code so bad. He wants you to scan that more than he's ever wanted anything before. I wouldn't fit on my big old head, although I appreciate the thought. Honest Abe's, and then next up we've got Christ the King, Boaz Comfort Dog, LCC Canine Comfort Dogs we love because he first loved us. Pretty awesome. Thanks for being here. Guys, appreciate it. Happy Veterans Day. Next up, it's the Lake of the Ozarks Realty, Keller Williams. Of course, Sherry Weig with that branch. Awesome, love those folks. And actually, number 34, that is David Sims. Give him a call at 745-0433. Of course, a big part of all the parades, KB, the Lake of the Ozarks Shriners Club or Shrine Club. Of course, I see Mike Staten running around like a wild man. What's up, Mike? To be one, ask one. If you want to become a Shriner, all you got to do is ask them. They'd love to have you join them, and boy, do they do some awesome work. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for your continued work. Next up, before I give it back over to KB, Lake Regional Pharmacy, free home delivery for your drugs, for your prescriptions, whatever you need. Lake Regional Pharmacy, thanks for being here. Of course, Mitch Shields, the man, the myth, the legend behind the wheel. I know that's going to be a safe ride. He's a real good driver.
All right. Coming up next, number 37, that is Miller Companies, and we are glad that they are here today. Got the whole crew loaded in the pickup. Thought they'd come out and be a part of today's Veterans Day Parade, and we're certainly glad that you're here. Followed by Miller Companies. Another Miller Companies group with the American flag on that beautiful pickup truck there. We've got everybody loaded up, and we thank them for taking the time to come out here and be a part of the event. We got another group here, or another float, of course. Well, it's not actually a float. It's kind of a small float. But it's Elks Lodge 2517, Bob Chester and Bob Miller. All right. Well, we're just reiterating that they were in the parade. How about that then? All right. Apparently they already went by. Right? We've got that good-looking mouse there from Harmy's Cheese Store and More, coming all the way over here. Wonder if we can get the mouse. The mouse has got some excellent vision coming up here. I would love to give you a hug. Be careful now. Come all the way up here. How are you doing?
Good. Hi.
Good. Yes, I can imagine. Yes. Thank you so much. Look at Michael Harmison there. They've got the great Harvey's Cheese Store and More, but they also do a lot with fundraising. Fundraising is something that they're very, very into. And, of course, if your group or organization would like to make some money for an event you've got coming up to raise funds for whatever you need, talk to Michael Harmison there at Harmison's Fundraising. Great to see you, my friend. Looking good. Yeah, and they did a very nice job on some very unique wine bottles specifically put together for Lake TV. So we thank them for that. And these are all services that you folks can get through Harmy's Cheese Store and More. Time for a visit from our friends Matt Phillips and everybody at Culligan Water over there in the Lynn Creek Industrial Park. It's great to see them. Is that Penny? Hi, Penny. Penny is behind the wheel. She is one of the hardest working people at the Lake of the Ozarks. The woman is all over the place. And if you need good quality water, just like I have in my home, call the folks over there at Culligan, 573-346-5221. For residential, commercial, for everything, they will take very good care of you. And great to see you, Penny. Thank you so much. Yes, and they have donated water for today's event, as a matter of fact. Thank you so much for that, down there at the Elks Lodge. Now we got to be careful. Now we definitely have to be careful. Culligan bringing out their entire fleet here today. The vans. Got all the trucks. Are they passing out water as they go? I guess they are. Maybe they are. Awesome. Great to see everybody from Culligan here today. Oh, an ice cold bottle similar to the one I have right here. Look at that. Very nice bottle of Culligan water. I go nowhere without them. Got a great big contingent of folks from Culligan here today. Looking good. Thank you for coming. I like the display of the flags there. Kevin, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Matt, good to see you.
What's up, Matt? Hey, drive careful, Matt.
Yeah, he's got the big rig. We don't want anybody getting in the way there. LO Profile Magazine, how you doing? Good to see you folks here today. Of course, covering the Lake of the Ozarks with anything and everything. Some of the most incredible magazine covers you will ever see. They really feature a lot of the stars and people that are in the groove, in the movers and shakers, if you will. Elite Roofing and Siding. Going to have to give you folks a call. I need somebody to look at my roof and my siding. Could make you folks very rich with one job.
Elite Roofing and Siding. Yeah, KB, they're gonna be expecting your call now. Come out and give it a look. Of course, I see Hogg. He's been doing this a while. My buddy Hogg with Scott's Concrete here. We love the folks over at Scott's, KB. They do so much. I'm looking forward to the Homes for the Holidays program coming up. The Homes for the Holidays, where Scott's Concrete partners with Slumberland at the Lake, and they put mattresses and beds in the homes of kids that may not have one currently, and you cannot put a price tag on a good night's sleep. So love that program. One of many they're part of. Next up, the Mid-County Fire Protection District. Love those guys. Thank you for continuously serving every single day. KB, you remember the Drive Your Tractor to School Day? Did you guys have that?
Drive Your Tractor to School Day?
We had that in Eldon, Drive Your Tractor to School Day.
No, I grew up in a big city. We didn't have a whole lot of those tractors around.
Megan had that at her school, Drive Your Tractor to School. And this is some love for the Osage Beach Senior Center. You want to go by and see them for lunch. They got great food, home-cooked food, every single day. They're awesome out there. Go by and see them at the Osage Beach Senior Center. You can use their facility for parties, weddings. Of course, next up, it's the official insurance provider of live high school sports on Lake TV. Give a shout out for our buddy Mike Heitman with State Farm Insurance. You can look forward to the charity stripe segment in our live high school basketball games presented by Mike Heitman with State Farm Insurance. And listen, those guys can help you with your home, your car, your investments. They can do just about anything. Give them a call. 348-1737. Next up, you hope you don't want to have to use these guys either, but you just might. It's American Towing. Give them a call. Let's go, Brandon, they say. We're perfectly fine with that. Absolutely. Give American Towing a call at 348-1483.
Looks like they got a job that they're doing a tow job right now. They're towing. Yeah, you can put me down at the other end and we'll keep that thing, it won't flip up. Put me down on the other end and that vehicle won't flip up. You've got Central Bank of Lake of the Ozarks. They are here today representing, and always great to see those folks with plenty of different branches throughout the lake area. We've got the good folks here are the Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. Very instrumental in getting folks to the Lake of the Ozarks. Very instrumental in promoting the lake area. They do a wonderful job, and it's great to see all of them. Thank you, Lake Area Chamber.
It's our sprint car, of course, Vietnam Veterans of America. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your service. That's a sweet rig, isn't it? Speaking of roofing, black and white roofing. Look at those flags. Gotta love those. Some good candy. If you hit the camera lady with a sucker, we give you $10. Keep trying. Another black and white vehicle. They got all kinds of vehicles. I wouldn't tell you what they're chanting, but I think you hear it.
I think you already know.
Look at all these all these vehicles, KB. They got the limo, they got the van, the trucks. Man.
So what I want to know is if they pull up in front of your house in this gig with this rig, to do the job. Does that mean you're like taking us around town while they work on the roof and you'll drop us off and pick us up? That's beautiful. That's really nice to have there. She said yes. That's right. My goodness, they brought everybody, and look at how nice and comfortable it is back there in the back seat. Got the windows down, styling and profiling. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like possibly 9 vehicles in their caravan here today. All supporters of our veterans and the great things that our veterans are all about. And of course, the great work that these folks do with Black and White Roofing. We thank you all very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming out here in force today. Great to see everybody. That is definitely a great thing to see. All those American flags, all the great support of our veterans from Black and White, veteran-owned, by the way, veteran-owned roofers and roofing. So thank you all very much for your support today.
Love the flags.
And here we come with something that I think most of us need here at the Lake of the Ozarks, and that is a Jeep. And we don't have one Jeep. It looks like we have several.
Oh yeah, lots of Jeeps.
We've got Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club, headed up, I believe, by Mark Collins. And here they come. They're letting the folks get some of the candy out of the way. And if you do have little ones, kind of keep an eye on them so they don't dart in front of any of these vehicles, inadvertently trying to grab a piece of candy. We don't want anyone to get injured here today. But the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club. And some good-looking Jeeps. I only wish I had this kind of money to put into my Jeep. My Jeep's the, I don't want to tell you where it is. I don't want you to see it. It is a 97, and it's got a lot of miles on it. Beautiful Jeep, sir. Thank you so much for coming out here today. Maybe I could talk some of these folks into letting me borrow one of these for a little jaunt around town. There you go. Finally, somebody with some music. There you go. That's beautiful. He's rocking that Jeep back and forth there. He's enjoying the music. Is that the, oh, that's the Hillbilly Jeep Club right there. Some more of these good-looking Jeeps.
Sometimes, KB, they'll do tricks where they'll ride up on each other's wheels and stuff. Some of these big guys back here might get a little fancy. Everybody knows KB. That is a nice looking toy. Love seeing the dogs too. That's a roomy back seat for your loved one, man. We gotta go get a Jeep so the fur babies can have a little more elbow room.
Get all that slobber down the side there.
You'll be surprised because there are a lot of Jeeps in the Lake of the Ozarks Jeep Club, and it just keeps growing. That one's pretty neat right there. The orange. Could probably flip in that and be okay.
Yeah, that's what that roll cage is all about there. You don't want to do it if you don't have to, but if it happens, you're in good shape. Relatively good shape.
Good looking Jeeps. Boy, this is flown by, KB. Just a few more entries coming, unless there's a few out of order. Now, do remember, folks, that as soon as this ends, you want to head down to the Elks Lodge for chili dogs and chips and drinks and camaraderie and visit with some of the veterans. Just come hang out. 100% free. They'd love to see you. Come hang out. They'll stay as long as you keep them.
Right there. Mine's a year younger, a year older, I guess.
See, you could put yours in the Jeep Club.
Unless they, I could put it in the Jeep Club only if they had like a feel sorry for your Jeep division, because my Jeep has seen better days. It's got almost 250,000 miles on that engine, and I think if the Jeep itself, the body, the frame, any of that goes bad, I'm gonna yank that engine out of there and put it in something else. It's just beautiful. These Jeep engines, they're pretty reliable and they're pretty long lasting, and they can take a beating. There's no doubt about that. That's a beautiful, beautiful vehicle. Thank you, sir. Followed by another beautiful, beautiful vehicle. I say it because they are all beautiful, beautiful vehicles, and it's great to have these folks in here. A buddy of mine used to have a 69 Jeep that they raced, and it was a beautiful, beautiful Jeep. I know I say that a lot, but we could go anywhere, and especially in winter weather. That sucker got us back and forth quite a bit. How you doing there, Jacob? Hey there. How you doing? I'm great. You got a beautiful vehicle you have there. Can I borrow it sometime? I didn't think so. I had to ask. You know how I drive. Yeah, I drive very safely. I'm a safe driver. I wear my seatbelt. I always signal. No road rage, nothing like that. I'm a wonderful driver. We can talk later. Everybody has a price, right? Look at this one here. This is another nice looking Jeep, boy. I'll tell you what. I didn't know all these Jeeps existed in and around the lake area. Thank you so much for bringing that. Another Willys. That's very nice. That's the siren they turn on when they know the beer is cold. When the beer is cold and ready to go.
All right, so just a few more, it looks like. I think that's Lisa Thomas, state representative down here in the lake area. Dr. Lisa Thomas. Pretty cool contraption in the back of the truck. That's those signs she's got. Those are pretty cool. Of course, then hopefully someone's cleaning up after these horses in the back. That's never the most fun job, KB. That's typically what they give me, cleaning up after the horses. Very good. Of course, I see Dr. Lisa Thomas giving out candy, interacting with the people. Do we look like we need candy, Dr. Thomas? I guess at this point, it's not about need, it's about want, right? Of course, these horses are awesome, KB. You know who they're with? You know who the horses are with? No, I don't know if that's what you're going to talk about.
Of course, the lead horse there is being, if you'll notice, the rider is not on the horse. The rider is walking alongside the horse.
Oh, Bear Creek Stables. There we go.
Bear Creek Stables. Marilyn is leading the horses. And Terry is the owner of Bear Creek Stables. And they offer lessons. But that's a very, that's how you honor someone, I guess, who's passed away. You walk alongside the horse. You don't get on back of the horse or on the horse in a riding capacity. And so now I think we've got a couple of those SUVs from the Osage Beach Police Department, which would signify the end of the parade. We've got a couple more riders out here. Thank you, folks, for coming out today and bringing those lovely horses with you. Glad to have you here today. Thank you so much. And behind all those, behind the two police SUVs are all those folks who are wanting to get where they're going. So we'll put the wraps on this one for today, Will.
KB was a blast, my friend. Thanks for doing it. You can catch us next time at the Lake of the Ozarks Christmas Parade coming up. Thank you for being here. Be safe and be sure to go down to the Elks Lodge for chili dogs, refreshments, and drinks. One last time, thanks to the Lake TV sponsors. Our broadcast today presented by Hy-Vee and Osage Beach in Jefferson City. Also, the good folks at Osage Hills here providing our internet and hosting us. The O'Sullivan Bruce Group, Slumberland Furniture, Millard Family Chapels, SRG Financial Advisors, the official financial advisors of Lake TV, and of course, Disson Electric. And one last time, our parade sponsors, the City of Osage Beach, Legend Land Services, Vicki L. Lloyd with Remax, First Bank of the Lake, Advantage Chemical, First Mid-Missouri Bank and Trust, Lake Patio and Spas, and Hammerstone at 9th and Russell, and of course, the Lake of the Ozarks Elks Lodge, 2517. We'll see you down there. Good afternoon, folks, and God bless.